first vacation I ever took in my life was to Niagara Falls. My parents took me, my brother and sister here in 1975. So I was a kid, I was 5 years old, I was born in 1970. 1975, they tell us we're going to visit another country. And I was like, wow, okay, how are we gonna do that? And they said, we're gonna drive there. And I thought for a minute we had Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, the flying car. They said, no, there's a country right above, it's Canada, we're going there. And they had these falls, Niagara Falls, we're going to Niagara Falls. My parents had honeymooned in Niagara Falls when they got married and stuff. So they wanted to go back, and here I was as a youngster. They'd been married at that point, maybe 10 years or something like that. So they wanted to go back for an anniversary. They took the whole family. So the first, I remember driving to Canada, and that's where I fell in love with the country, was during that trip. Because I came up to this place where everything was almost like home, but just a little bit different. Like you'd walk around the streets and they didn't have the stores we had at home. They had stores where the names looked made up and shit like that. Like I felt like I was in a movie set. And the police didn't drive cars, they were on horseback and wore red. And the people all spoke English, but without an accent or anything like that. And yet it was a different country. Everything about it captured my imagination. The thing that really did it for me was the falls, because I was 1975, we didn't have cable TV, we didn't have the internet, you couldn't watch a person fuck a horse or something. There's nothing really all that interesting to watch, or you read comics, or you watched TV when you could, because most of it was for adults and stuff. But they brought us here, and this was like astounding, because my father was like, come here, look at this wall. And it was a wall full of pictures of people who'd gone into barrels and hurled themselves over Niagara Falls. So he's like, see these people, see this barrel? People would put themselves in the barrels and go over the falls. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because they're Canadian. So it captured my imagination, because I was like, oh my God, did they live? And he's like, they all died. And that lights a kid on fire, like, they died? Dead. So there's one lady who made it, that was the big deal. Like, she was the first one that made it and stuff. She was an older lady. But everyone else, man, story after story of like, and then he fucking perished and shit. So I remember coming here for the first time, I was like, I love Canada. It's a nation of daredevils, where they just hurl themselves into danger left and right. And they're like, you could die doing that. I don't fucking care, eh? So when we were here, we got here this morning, and we recently, me and Malcolm, my friend Malcolm's here and stuff, Jay was getting showered, putting on a show. Me and Malcolm went out and did the tourist thing, and went to the falls and took pictures, but did my favorite thing that I've done in the last, I don't know, maybe fucking 2 years, the most fun.
Jumped off in a barrel. No, that'd been awesome if you said that. And you're like, dude, I jumped off and my balls were out, and they hit the water, and I fucking lived. Sorry, go ahead.
Did you ever fucking look at the falls?
Only from a distance so far.
No, I went souvenir shopping. For a person that's a big fan of Canada, every fucking store here has a maple leaf on something, or a little fucking moose of some sort, or a beaver. There's tons of beaver jokes to be made. All of them. So we went souvenir shopping from store to store, and for me, it was like when my kid goes to Disneyland, she's like, I want all this stuff. That's her fucking brand, Disney.
Yeah.
My brand is Canada. I kept going into souvenir shops and buying like the most, like it could be shit that like I had in my own bag, but it just wrote the word Canada on it. I was like, must have it. So I bought a fuck ton of stuff, including like this soft ass Canadian flag pillow. It's real like soft, like one of those real soft things. But like then I was conflicted. Like, is that an insult? If a Canadian catches me sleeping on a flag, like, hey, don't just respect the fucking flag. Or, are they just like, that's right, the comfort of Canada.
And then if you really love Canada, pillow